Welcome to another video. In this video we're going to be going on a road trip from Uyo in Akwa Ibom state to Umuahia in Abia state, then Bende local government in Abia state. So we're going to be going via road and we're going to be checking out the roads, but first we need to get fuel. Fuel is currently going at 1,300 naira per liter in Nigeria. Alright, so I just got some fuel. I got 25k worth of fuel. I already had some fuel, but for trips like this I like to top up. We're heading to Umuahia. It's about 109 kilometers. I'm going to confirm, so let's see how far and how fast we can get there. Let's see the condition of the road on the Akwa Ibom side, on the Abia state side. So for those who know Akwa Ibom, you will know that Akwa Ibom has been blessed with good leaders over the past couple of years. These leaders have set the foundation for development of the state in the future, in the sense that they have laid down the good road infrastructure, planning, network, and also they have invested in the maintenance of this infrastructure, and that's good to know. Right, for this ride I'm going to be using Google Maps because I don't know the road. Google Map currently is taking me to Ikot Ekpene in Akwa Ibom state. So in order to get to Abia state we have to pass through Ikot Ekpene, and as you can see the road to Ikot Ekpene is pretty cool and developed. So here we are at Ikot Ekpene. This roundabout lets you know that you are at Ikot Ekpene, and this is where the Senate President of Nigeria, Senator Godswill Abia, is from, and you can see here has been developed. Here is home to the 4-star hotel, which has brought a lot of development to this town, and this is where the Super Eagles of Nigeria stay whenever they have a match in Uyo. Either they are here or they are at the golf resort in Uyo. So the road is pretty cool. I noticed that they have a lot of bikes. There are a lot of bikes in Ikot Ekpene, but the road is pretty cool. Then we had to make it out of Ikot Ekpene, and here we are approaching Abia state. The road is still cool, almost perfect. I did not encounter a single pothole on this Akwa Ibom side, which made me appreciate the governors of the state. Big shout out to them. So here we are approaching the border of Akwa Ibom and Abia state, and still the road seems to be pretty cool road all the way to the end. But unfortunately the first bad road we encountered was in Abia state. I'm sorry, but the road in Abia state wasn't friendly. I really don't know why. I don't know if it's a federal road. I really don't know why, but the road in Abia state wasn't pretty cool. I know Abia state has had its own fair share of leaders, but I don't really know much about this state, so I can't comment on what the past leaders of this state did here. But here we are heading towards Umuahia. So when you pass the outskirts, as you're heading towards Umuahia, the road now becomes cool. We had to pass the Michael Opara University of Agriculture. It looked cool. I saw that the people were really busy here. They seem to be very busy. And here we are still out the outskirts of Umuahia. We had to take a quick stop to stretch our legs and also to have a feel of what this place would feel like. So I got to take my time, stretch my legs, look at the road, look at the people. I was also able to see Dunamis Church here. I was so happy to see that. Dunamis, big shout out to Dunamis. And here we are. We're still at Umuahia outskirts. So we got into Umuahia town, and it was looking pretty cool. The road were cool, and what I loved most was their traffic lights. I love their traffic lights. I love the fact that it's designed differently from what you see in Akwa Ibom, which lets you know that you're somewhere different. I love the traffic lights. It was pretty cool. Their roads were narrow. Even the roads that were dual were not as wide as you would see in Uyo or in places like Abuja or Port Harcourt. But well, it seemed like an improvement from the smaller roads we saw. They have small roads here in Umuahia. So here we are. This is what Umuahia looks like. The center of Umuahia looks pretty clean and painted. So they have some good maintenance culture in this administration. I love the traffic lights. I'll keep saying that at every junction, every traffic light junction, I loved it. And we got to Umuahia Central. This was my favorite part of this whole trip. Umuahia Central bus terminal. That was a very decent bus terminal. It looked pretty cool. I love the design of the place. I wish they had a lot of this in Nigeria.
I was thinking it's in line with your map.
And they have some really cool roundabouts here. They have their cool tower here, which is pretty cool, and the place seems like it's just a laid back town that's pretty easy for people, pretty easy going. You can make your way around the town easily. So we proceeded to Bende. When we got off the road, we got to this part of Bende where a lot of construction is going on, and we drove in for a couple of kilometers before we got to one of these local governments, and we saw some pretty cool houses, and there was a lot of construction going on. So I've arrived Bende local government. It took me about 2 hours and a couple of minutes to get here. We drove about 100 and something kilometers. So I've just arrived Bende. The local government looks cool. It looks peaceful. The people seem like they don't have any issues. They're just chilling and enjoying. And the surrounding looks pretty nice. They have some nice buildings as well as some rural area buildings, but there it is. So there it is. That's my review of the road from Uyo to Umuahia in Abia State. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, please subscribe, please comment. I'd like to hear from you. Please share, and I would see you in another video. Thank you.